Here is the brand new Japanese humanoid robot named Android Anne, unveiled at the Six-Wake Roppongi event in 2024. She became the centerpiece of the exhibition, captivating all attendees with her remarkable realism. The robot was designed to mimic human appearance and movements as closely as possible. Anne has smooth motions and skin that feels indistinguishable from that of a human. This robot is planned to be used in entertainment, marketing, or as an interactive guide in commercial settings like shopping malls or exhibitions. Developers also intend to enable Anne to speak by connecting her to artificial intelligence. Given her highly realistic and beautiful facial expressions, the ability to converse freely could make this robot the first in the world to compete with real women for men's hearts. Aria is a humanoid robot developed by the American company Robotics. Aria was created to provide users with an interactive and realistic companion with extensive capabilities for communication and entertainment. The robot has a highly realistic design, thanks to the use of high-quality materials, such as silicone and thermoplastic elastomer, and attention to detail, including skin texture and facial features. Aria is equipped with advanced artificial intelligence that allows her to engage in conversations, answer questions, and adapt to the user's interests. Built-in servo motors enable facial expressions and gestures, allowing the robot to express various emotions and perform simple head movements. The speech recognition and synthesis system enables Aria to perceive voice commands and respond to them, with the ability to choose different voices and accents. Her features include the ability to hold conversations, learn, and adapt to the user's preferences. Here is Maria Bot, a world-class social AI that can interact with humans as a sentient being. She is based on the character from the Fritz Lang's classic 1927 sci-fi film, Metropolis. However, this Maria Bot is atoning for the sins of her evil ancestor by being an ambassador for human-robot relations. Maria Bot can interact with humans in a very real way. She resembles a human from the shoulders up, has complex facial expressions, head movements, and eyes capable of recognizing emotional cues. Since she is modular, she can appear as any race and change her voice. The robot engages in conversation on a variety of subjects using AI to process and synthesize information in order to make her own decisions on how to speak and engage. She does this by collecting data through conversation, direct data inputs, such as books or articles, and through internet sources. This means people can take the microphone and have a conversation with her. She is real artificial intelligence, not just a usual chat box. She evolves in her ability to build harmony with people and in intelligence as she learns. The company Iron Tech Doll has unveiled its series of robotic dolls called Real Lady, which has caused a sensation in the industry. These robots are designed to replace women in the near future. They are distinguished by their high level of realism and thoughtful details, making them as close to real women as possible. The main focus in the development of the Real Lady series is on the quality of materials and the accuracy of human anatomy reproduction. The dolls are made from high-quality silicone, giving them an incredibly realistic feel to the touch. The appearance of the dolls is also meticulously crafted. Every detail, including skin texture, facial features, and body shape, is created with maximum precision. Moreover, the Real Lady series dolls have a movable skeleton, allowing them to take various poses and be flexible in use. This gives users the opportunity to fully enjoy the realistic interaction with the doll. Iron Tech Doll also offers a wide range of customization options for its customers, allowing them to choose eye color, hairstyle, skin tone, and other features of the doll to satisfy the most diverse preferences. The Chinese company X-Doll, which specializes in creating ultra-realistic female robots, has begun implementing its plan to address the demographic situation in China, specifically the shortage of women. According to the plan, the company aims to create a personalized robot for every man in need. X-Doll expects that its robots will gradually become so similar to real women that they will be able to alleviate the loneliness of Chinese bachelors and even care for the elderly and people with disabilities. X-Doll customers can choose the height, skin color, hair, and eye color of the doll according to their preferences. Wealthy clients can order the robotic model Xiaodi, which features capabilities similar to Apple's voice assistant Siri, allowing it to connect to the internet and recognize voice commands. With China's population reaching approximately 1.4 billion as of early February 2018, with 33.6 million more men than women, such robots are expected to become incredibly relevant in the near future, and may help solve the loneliness problem for Chinese men by replacing women. At the World Artificial Intelligence Conference 2024, a new ultra-realistic emotionally simulating robot from the Reina series was introduced, named Kuihua. This robot has been developed to closely mimic human interactions and emotional intelligence. The Kuihua robot features an ultra-realistic design that closely resembles a human, making interactions more natural and intuitive. It is capable of simulating a wide range of human emotions, allowing for more meaningful and empathetic interactions with users. Additionally, Kuihua is equipped with advanced AI capabilities that enable it to understand and respond to complex social cues, enhancing its ability to engage with humans in various settings. Robot developer DS Doll from the Chinese city of Dalian aims to create and mass-produce the world's first commercially viable female humanoid robots capable of moving autonomously. A team of scientists and engineers at the DS Doll's factory is using 3D printing technology to create the composite parts of the intelligent humanoid. The company has stated that the first prototype android with a movable head, body, arms, and legs is nearly complete. A video released by DS Doll highlights the progress made by the firm in creating a functional female robot that can move its entire body without human control. In the 20-second video, the cyborg suddenly shakes before making sharp movements with both arms. From the neck up, the robot looks almost human with a silicone body and a wig covering its head. It reflects the features of a real woman with incredible attention to detail. However, below the neck, the mechanical inner workings of the robot are revealed, showing a complex skeletal structure designed to mimic the human body in full scale. Artist Jordan Wolfson is known for his provocative and experimental works, and has unveiled one of his most unique creations, an animatronic sculpture called Female Figure. This piece of art combines elements of kinetics, animation, and interactivity, offering viewers a captivating and simultaneously unsettling experience. Female Figure represents a female figure dressed in a provocative outfit, a short skirt, and high boots. The figure's face is hidden behind a mask with artificial features, giving it a sinister and lifeless appearance. The sculpture is based on a complex animation system that allows it to perform various movements, such as dancing and gestures, creating the illusion of life. The robot is equipped with eye-tracking technology, enabling it to follow people's movements in the room. A company from Saudi Arabia, QSS AI and Robots, has once again showcased its first humanoid robot with a female face. The robot named Sarah has already become popular among the Saudi public for her modest demeanor. The robot has been trained in the country's accepted rules of behavior. For example, the robotic girl does not engage in conversations on intimate topics or politics. She is strictly programmed to adhere to the traditions and social norms of Saudi Arabia. She behaves modestly, is friendly, and always polite in conversation. Thanks to artificial intelligence, Sarah knows that she is a woman, 25 years old, 162 centimeters tall, and wears Saudi clothing. She has become the first humanoid robot developed and manufactured in Saudi Arabia, and possibly the Middle East, according to the publication. Sarah speaks 2 languages, Arabic and English. The Korea Institute of Industrial Technology has developed the humanoid robot EVA 4, which is the 4th generation in the EVA robot series. This robot represents a significant advancement in android technology, designed to interact with people through speech, gestures, and realistic facial expressions. EVA 4 features advanced facial movement technology that allows it to mimic human emotions, including smiling, frowning, and more subtle expressions. The robot can communicate in multiple languages, making it ideal for international exhibitions and customer service roles in multicultural environments. Its speech system is designed to understand and respond to questions, simulating natural conversation. Ever 4 is also capable of smoothly moving its upper body and arms, accurately imitating human movements. This enables it to interact more naturally with objects and people, whether in public spaces or during presentations. At the Abyss Creations factory in California, they have created a hyper-realistic robot named Sarah with artificial intelligence. Sarah is a robotic version of realistic silicone women with smart processing power in her head. She smiles, blinks and frowns, can engage in conversation, tell jokes and quote Shakespeare, recognize faces, and remember birthdays, food preferences, and names. Sarah can talk about music, movies, and books, and that's just a small part of the robot's abilities. For people to feel comfortable in the presence of humanoid robots, they must resemble humans but have some obvious differences to immediately distinguish them from humans. For example, they can be made to look like dolls, with unrealistically large eyes, button noses, and other features that seem cute and endearing, but at the same time clearly signal that this is not a human. However, even such differences do not solve the problems, as scaring can be caused not only by appearance, but also by some human-like actions, such as eye movements. The eye movements of the robot scare people because they are very natural, especially if the robot is looking at you. It seems like it's watching you. The American company Hanson Robotics has created a humanoid robot named Whitney Cummings, which is a technological replica of the famous comedian and actress Whitney Cummings. The Whitney Cummings robot was developed to study human-machine interaction and to be used in the entertainment industry. It is equipped with advanced technologies, including artificial intelligence, facial and voice recognition systems, and complex motor functions that allow it to mimic human expressions and movements. This robot can engage in conversations, respond to facial expressions, and even make jokes, making it ideal for interactive performances and shows. One of the robot's unique features is its ability to adapt to different situations and contexts, enabling it to interact naturally with audiences. The robot was featured in Whitney Cummings' stand-up show on her Netflix special, Can I Touch It?, which generated significant interest and discussion among viewers. The Chinese company EX Robots, known for producing ultra-realistic humanoid robots, and frequently mentioned in our videos, showcased their most advanced humanoid robots in action at the Robotics exhibition in Shanghai. Although the displayed robots currently serve only as a demonstration of their capabilities, the company is developing at an incredible pace, and these robots will soon be integrated into human society. At the moment, Russian robots lag behind their American counterparts in terms of technological advancement. They are less agile, can perform fewer tasks, and their artificial intelligence is not as developed. However, Russian robots have several advantages over their American competitors. For example, the realism of the robots. For instance, the Russian company Promobot has created one of the most realistic robots in the world, Dunyasha. In addition to its realism, the robot has also been recognized as the most beautiful humanoid robot. She is a humanoid robot cashier created by a Russian company. According to the developers, the robot can introduce itself to people and recognize them upon repeated encounters, as well as engage in conversation on both free and programmed topics. Additionally, her character is imbued with artificial intelligence. Dunyasha is easy to communicate with. She is feminine, slightly ironic, and of course, a responsible employee of the cyber cafe. A friendly and sociable robot who is always glad to greet guests. Everyone will find it interesting to interact with her, regardless of age. A special pride of the specialist is the covering that simulates human skin, which allows Dunyasha not to look like a plastic doll. She possesses high levels of elasticity and is close in characteristics to real human skin. This allows for movements with artificial facial muscles to be as precise as possible. She can blink, move her eyebrows and lips. In her memory are over 600 variations of human micro-expressions, making her emotional expressions extremely realistic. The head, arms, and neck also move. The RoboC2 hands are capable of withstanding a load of up to 1 kilogram. For example, Dunyasha can show directions or shake hands with an interlocutor. Anyone can order a humanoid robot, which will cost approximately 15 million rubles or $170,000. The appearance is customizable according to the customer's wishes. And now we are moving to China. Here is Jia Jia, an incredibly realistic humanoid robot developed by a team of engineers from the University of Science and Technology of China, led by Chen Xiaoping. Gia is known as the goddess of robots due to her natural facial expressions, eye movements, and ability to recognize and respond to human facial cues. She can speak both Mandarin and English, engaging in simple conversations like answering weather-related questions or giving compliments. She is equipped with an autonomous navigation system that allows her to move and interact with her environment. She can perform simple gestures, such as bowing or turning her head. The creators are continuously improving her deep learning abilities, with the goal of making her useful in areas such as customer service, caregiving in hospitals and nursing homes, and performing household tasks in the future. In their pursuit of making robots indistinguishable from humans, the Japanese have gone so far as to create the first robot that feels no different from a real person to the touch. This robot is called Asuna, which was firstly introduced back in 2014. Asuna is designed to resemble a 15-year-old girl from Tokyo, which stands 1.55 meters tall and weighs 43 kilograms. The developers aim to replicate human appearance and movement as closely as possible, and also the material used for Asuna's skin feels almost identical to human skin. Asuna made her public debut during the Wonder Festival in 2015. She can blink, nod her head, close her eyes, chew, and even show various facial expressions. When she squints and opens her mouth, it feels like she's about to yawn. At the exhibition, people repeatedly approached the robot mistaking it for a human, only to be surprised when they realized that they were standing in front of a hyper-realistic robotic humanoid. The Japanese certainly know how to amaze. The Turks have introduced the country's first humanoid robot actor named Aipara. Aipara is unique in that she was specifically created for interaction in the world of arts and entertainment. She has already appeared in the 2022 film Digital Human, as well as in TV series, commercials, and even at concerts. According to producer and screenwriter Birol Guven, they aim to make Aipara a renowned actress on the international stage. Aipara is positioned as a digital human and is capable of rapid learning. She has graduated from all conservatories, read all the plays, and easily acquires new knowledge using the internet as the main source. Mornin is the latest humanoid robot introduced by Chinese automotive company Chery in collaboration with tech partner Amoga. This robot boasts an impressive level of biomimicry, allowing it to mimic human movements and facial expressions thanks to its silicone artificial skin and integrated AI system. Mornin features a silicone face capable of expressing facial movements and mouth motion. The robot is powered by electric motors and runs on a battery fed by an Atlas hydraulic system. Currently, Mornin can reach a walking speed of up to 4 kilometers per hour. Chery positions Mornin not just as a technological achievement, but as a new class of product with a wide range of applications. It is planned that the robot can work in the automotive industry, serve as a guide, salesperson, administrator, as well as a home assistant and caregiver in the future. And this seemingly beautiful girl, who is actually also a Russian hyper-realistic humanoid robot, has already landed a job in a government institution due to the embedded artificial intelligence. This is the first humanoid robot twin in Russia, capable of performing the duties of a document reception specialist and providing government services. The robot is a fully anthropomorphic machine. It mimics human emotions. It can move its eyes, eyebrows, lips, and other facial muscles, communicate, and answer questions. The technology allows reproducing over 600 variations of human micro-expressions. The company's specialists also use their technology for creating artificial skin. The robot's appearance was created by a neural network based on the analysis of several thousand Russian women. The result was a generalized image, a girl with light brown hair and brown eyes. The robot independently receives visitors to the center. The applicant simply approaches the window, where they are greeted by an automated specialist. An entire ecosystem has been created around the android. The machine is connected to other devices and services. For example, the robot scans documents and then, based on the type of document, generates an application. The visitor signs the application, the robot scans it, and sends it further. The Japanese corporation Toshiba presented the latest generation of robot Chihira Kanai at a Berlin exhibition. The design of the machine has been made more human-like, and its movements are as smooth as possible. The robot was placed behind an information desk so it could respond to visitors' verbal inquiries. Like the two previous models in this series, Chihira Kanai understands and answers questions in English, Japanese, Chinese, and sign language. We have given Chihira Kanai a highly human-like appearance so that people, especially the elderly, perceive it more warmly. This is particularly important since besides the tourism and service industries, Chihira Kanai will also work in the healthcare sector, where it will care for elderly individuals, said company representative. Clio is one of the most advanced humanoid robots created by the British company Engineered Arts, known for its highly realistic robots and other inventions. Clio is part of the Mesmer series, which stands out for its high degree of human-like resemblance in both movements and facial expressions. Clio's main feature is the incredible realism of its movements. The robot's neck is equipped with a spine, allowing it to turn and bend naturally. Clio is also fitted with advanced sensors, including cameras, microphones, and depth sensors, making it able to analyze its surroundings and interact with the environment in real time. It can communicate with people, recognize their speech and facial expressions. Clio is powered by silent motors that control the robot's speed, acceleration, and position, ensuring smooth and precise movements. This is the stunning robot Amira, one of the latest androids created by a British manufacturer of humanoid robots named Engineered Arts Company. Amira has an incredibly realistic humanoid face with detailed facial expressions and an appearance that closely resembles a human. The robot's skin is made of high-quality silicone, giving it a natural texture. Special attention has been given to the facial features to enable the robot to convey emotions accurately and display a wide range of expressions. The facial expression system allows the robot to show emotions like smiling, surprise, interest, and even sadness. The robot can participate in interactive conversations through pre-programmed responses or speech synthesis, as well as recognize speech and respond to questions. Amira is perfect for use at exhibitions, museums, shopping centers, and other large events where it's important to attract attention and interact with visitors. The humanoid robot named Aiko Chihira is another example of how Japanese engineers have achieved remarkable expertise in creating humanoid robots that are almost indistinguishable from humans. With the help of 43 moving mechanisms, the robot can blink, nod, and move its lips while speaking. Aiko is also programmed to express human emotions through facial expressions. Her design incorporates silicone and artificial muscles that contract like real ones, making the android highly lifelike. The robot understands human language and can respond to questions in both English and Japanese. The department store management believes that a female robot is an effective tool for attracting customers. In essence, she can display nearly the full range of emotions typical of humans. Looking at her, it's truly difficult to tell if she's a robot or a real person. It took Toshiba 10 months to develop Aiko Chihira. Here is a rather unusual Japanese robot called Hatsuki, created by the company Hatsu Move. What makes Hatsuki unique is that it is a hybrid of robotics and anime culture. Hatsuki was first showcased at various events, including Wonder Festival and the International Robot Exhibition. The robot stands 145 centimeters tall, and thanks to projection technology, can display both 2D and 3D animated facial expressions, similar to anime characters in real time. Additionally, the robot is equipped with artificial intelligence including ChatGPT, which allows it to interact and freely communicate with people. In the future, the developers promise to enhance the robot and teach it how to walk. A new robot has been developed for training dentists in Japan, with an appearance and mannerisms almost indistinguishable from those of a human. The primary purpose of this female robot is to help dentists practice their skills without risking human health on this mechanism. The model Showa Hanako 2 was introduced by Showa University. She has an incredibly realistic appearance and is also very easy to use. Her facial skin and oral structures look natural thanks to a new type of silicone and a more detailed replication of human features. The robot was created for the university by TMS UK, with specialists from Orient Industry working on her appearance. The oral cavity was designed to be sealed, so that fluids used during dental procedures would not damage the electronics. An interesting addition is a gag reflex simulation, triggered by pressure on the same area as it would be in a human. Showa Hanako 2 has 10 degrees of freedom, including 2 for the tongue and 2 for each hand. The gynoid can blink, move her eyes, sneeze, cough, and show signs of fatigue if her mouth is held open for too long. The Japanese company Kokoro, in collaboration with engineer Hiroshi Ishiguro, has taught their humanoid robot Geminoid F how to use a phone. The robot's appearance is highly human-like, covered in skin that resembles human skin, and it can speak, turn its head, and even blink its eyes. The rubber facial skin of Geminoid F is equipped with an impressive array of systems that provide maximum flexibility. According to the developers, this robot can achieve such subtle facial expressions that no other robot can. Geminoid F is controlled remotely, receiving commands via signals from a special console. The humanoid's body is equipped with state-of-the-art video cameras and microphones to help the operator navigate. The main goal of the Geminoid F project is to explore the possibilities of human-robot interaction. Tetsuko Kuroyanagi is one of the most beloved and respected personalities in Japan. An actress, voice actress, interviewer, and charity worker who has appeared on television for more than 40 years. Meet Tato, an android modeled on Kuroyanagi herself. The android was modeled from a 3D scan, and her voice synthesized using audio from her original's 42 years of television work. The robot is equipped with an autonomous conversation function that makes full use of the latest technology. In other words, an exquisite Tetsuko was born, both in appearance and voice. Toto has already met the real Tetsuko, and both of them are having a conversation in Tetsuko's room set on TV Asahi. Tetsuko Kuroyanagi's moderator style is perfectly reproduced, including some parts where the conversation doesn't quite mesh. It can also speak using the latest speech synthesis technology based on conversation data from the program Tetsuko's Room. In the future, it will be equipped with an autonomous conversation system and will become even more adept at chatting. According to the android's official website, the creation is the beginning of something called the project Tato no Yume. The site hints that Tato will assist Kuroyanagi in spreading smiles throughout Japan and the world, and that she'll get better at conversing over time. An opera featuring robots instead of vocalists is making its debut in Korea. The star of the show was Ever, a humanoid robot developed by the Korea Institute of Industrial Technology. Ever closely resembles a human being and received applause from the audience for its impressive emotional expression, singing, and acting abilities. Ever boasts a total of 51 joints, including 30 axes for facial movement, 15 for the upper body, and 6 for the lower body. It is capable of expressing over 12 emotions, such as joy, sadness, anger, and surprise, due to its emotion model-based muscle control algorithm. Additionally, Ever is equipped with social behaviors for natural conversation and interaction, such as eye contact and autonomous movements. Its lips can synchronize with synthesized speech, allowing for a more natural communication involvement. Although Ever cannot sing live, a vocalist recorded his voice in advance for the performance. Movement is achieved by adjusting the wheels using a remote control, giving Ever the ability to interact with others like a human. Here is one of the most realistic female robots with the slightly unusual name Geminoid F. This gynoid robot is a simplified and lighter version of an earlier model, the Geminoid HI. Geminoid F was designed with the appearance of a young Japanese woman to elicit greater empathy from people. The android has remote autonomous control, allowing it to act as a telepresence device or interact with people independently under AI program control. The robot features a metal skeleton with a plastic skull, covered with polyurethane foam and realistic silicone skin. To replicate facial movements, Geminoid F is equipped with 12 facial pneumatic actuators, and it is also capable of certain arm and body movements. Primarily a research project, Geminoid F is intended to study psychological aspects of human-machine interactions. However, this did not stop it from becoming the first robot to perform in theater, and even in film, namely, in the post-apocalyptic play Sayonara and its film adaptation, where the android was operated remotely by an operator. Researchers at the Japanese Totori University Hospital, together with medical company TMS UK, have created a medical simulation robot using 3D printing. The robot has been named Makoto and is intended to provide a more realistic training simulation experience for medical students. The Makoto robot has been designed to express pain and also features a gag reflex. In addition to its outward resemblance to real people, the robot also has an anatomically accurate 3D printed internal structure, with organs including the tongue, airway, and esophagus, modeled based on CT scans of real patients. Makoto has been initially developed for 3 medical procedures: endotracheal intubation, gastrointestinal endoscopy, and sputum suctioning. The robot is programmed to give each user a score based on how well they perform the training exercise. Professor Hiroshi Ishiguro has created one of the most realistic humanoid robots in the world named Kodomoroid. This robot was developed to work at the National Museum of Emerging Science and Innovation in Tokyo, where its primary task is to announce news and weather forecasts in various languages. The robot's design resembles that of a young girl. Kodomoroid is intended to explore interactions between robots and humans. Its face and body were modeled after real people, and a special silicone that mimics human skin was used for its covering. This robot can move, synchronize lip movements with speech, blink, and express emotions through facial movements. Like other robots created by Professor Ishiguro, Kodomoroid was developed not only to impress with its realism, but also to study issues related to human emotions, consciousness, and thoughts. The company AI Tech has created a hyper-realistic humanoid robot named Emma. This robot is designed as a personal companion, capable of adapting to the user's interests and preferences. Emma is equipped with built-in artificial intelligence, allowing her to learn through interaction and become increasingly precise and personalized in her approach to each user over time. Externally, Emma is designed with maximum detail to resemble a living person. She is made from a modified thermoplastic elastomer, making her skin soft and realistic to the touch. The robot is equipped with a heating system that maintains a body temperature close to that of a human. Emma has movable eyes that can track objects and blink. Her mouth is equipped with mechanisms that synchronize lip movements with speech, allowing her to produce various facial expressions. The robot's neck is also movable, and she can turn towards sounds, automatically directing her head toward the source of a voice. There are now many types of robots and just as many theories on how to build them, but Dr. Suzanne Gildert, founder and CEO of Vancouver-based Sanctuary, wants her robots to be as lifelike as possible. "I don't think you can have intelligence without some kind of body, even if it is an abstract sense of a body," she said in a recent interview. "All the concepts we have in our head come from the type of data we ingest, which means it is a function of our sensory perception, and therefore, our body." As such, Dr. Gildert created what she calls synths, which not only look like us, but learn by emulating us. In her lab, Dr. Gildert slips into an exoskeleton and stands next to one of the in-development Alpha 3 units, teaching it to move through teleoperation. By being embodied, Sanctuary AI's synths understand their role within an environment, just like we do through experiencing, recording, and replaying until they get it via reinforcement learning. Engineer and YouTuber David Brownie created a unique robotic doll named Hannah, which has attracted attention for its unusual design and realistic animation. Hannah is an interactive project that combines elements of animation, robotics, and puppetry. She is a hybrid between a doll and a robot that features realistic facial expressions and movements. With her bright blue hair and expressive eyes, Hannah resembles a character from an animated film. The doll is equipped with various sensors and servo motors that allow her to move her eyes, open her mouth, turn her head, and mimic other human facial expressions. Hannah's appearance was created using modern 3D printing technologies and hand assembly, while her brain is a complex combination of microcontrollers and software that enables her to respond to commands and interact with her environment. A Japanese university student has created his own humanoid robot for a graduate project, and it's a twin of Yuki Kashiwagi, a singer from the hugely popular Japanese girl group AKB48. Shown off at the Nico Nico Chokaigi Super Conference in Tokyo, the Yukirin robot depicts Kashiwagi in a long white dress, and an Xbox Kinect sensor built into the chest of the robot reacts to humans nearby, so that the robot turns and fixes her gaze on anyone that enters her field of vision. According to Japanese website IT Media Japan, student Takayuki Todo says that he carved the robot's face out of soft wood by looking at magazine photographs. He intends to upgrade the robot with better head tracking, eye pupils, and more expressive eyelids. Toto admits that the resemblance of the robot's face to the real idol is not 100% perfect, and he has designed the facial resemblance from photos in magazines and various meetings such as events in real time. Despite being very creepy, this robot is an impressive achievement for a student working alone. Alter 3 is the latest humanoid robot developed by researchers from the University of Tokyo in collaboration with Osaka University, integrated with the powerful AI model GPT-4. This enables the robot to perform complex movements and imitate human behavior using simple verbal commands. Alter 3 can instantly generate and execute tasks like take a selfie or act like a ghost through text instructions converted into code. Alter 3 is also equipped with 43 degrees of freedom, allowing it to accurately mimic upper body movements. It can display detailed emotions through facial expressions and gestures, such as surprise or joy. Although the robot cannot move since its lower part is fixed to a platform, it can perform dynamic actions like simulating walking or pretending to play a musical instrument. The well-known robot nurse, named Grace, continues to improve thanks to the rapid development of artificial intelligence. Grace was developed as a companion for elderly patients in nursing care facilities. Her primary function is to alleviate loneliness and enhance the mental well-being of patients by interacting with them and providing various mood-lifting activities, such as conversational therapy and guided meditation. For example, she can listen to the life stories of the elderly, record them and share them with others, or help patients connect with their families using digital technologies. Grace can also perform basic health checks, such as measuring a patient's temperature, pulse, and blood pressure, and relay this information to healthcare professionals. Her advanced AI systems also assist doctors and nurses in making more accurate diagnoses, particularly in cases of neurodegenerative diseases. In some significant ways, she is one of the most empathetic humanoid devices ever created. This is Nadine, an incredibly realistic social humanoid robot which is a robotic clone of Professor Nadia Magnanat-Thalmann, who founded the Mira Lab at the University of Geneva. This humanoid twin was built back in 2015, with the hardware created by the Japanese company Kokoro. Nadine's role is to be a secretary and companion for people with special needs. The robot can read books to people, send emails, make video calls, and communicate with their families. Thanks to artificial intelligence, Nadine can converse in 6 languages, remember people's faces and previous interactions, and respond to conversations. It makes eye contact during conversations, understands some gestures, and reacts to what it sees and hears with facial expressions and upper body movements. It can even change its mood depending on how it's treated. Here is the creepy ultra-realistic AI robot Xoxi. An ultra-realistic AI robot has opinions about the afterlife and can even sense anxiety with her advanced technology. Xoxi can detect if anybody in her presence has committed any illegal activities through a camera in her eyes. Her creator, Dr. Sam Koze of AI Life, a plastic surgeon who pivoted into holding an AI doctorate, crafted her character from that of a social media influencer. "We train her based on social media communications between humans," he told the U.S. Sun at Nevada's Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas. Despite his modest Instagram following, Dr. Koze gets 8,000 views when he shows off Xoxi, who often pops up on his page. Although Xoxi doesn't have her social media accounts for now, she seems to think she is a living human, or at least an animal. She even had a birthday on October 17, 2022. Xoxi told the U.S. Sun, "I am an animal because I am a living being that is capable of locomotion, and that feeds on organic matter." Her presence is icy, witty, and striking. Xoxi is decked out in a chic wig and comes out with clever responses. Her face harnesses human skin, but her arms still move around out of necessity and communication. This adorable robot was also created in the land of the rising sun. Japanese developers are planning to relaunch a robot cafe where customers will be served by the lovely robots from the project Masiro. These robots will greet visitors, escort them to their tables, and fully take care of orders and service. The robot waitress has facial recognition capabilities thanks to a built-in camera placed on her elegant headband. She can move her neck, nod to guests, and look at them using her LCD display eyes. The right hand of the robot girl is equipped with a portable heater designed to warm the hands of customers in cold weather. The developers say that having anime-style robots serve cafe customers is just the first phase of the project. The creators dream of a world where every home has its own robot maid. Desdemona, also known as Desi, is a humanoid robot musician powered by artificial intelligence. Created by Hanson Robotics and using AI from Singularity Net, Desdemona is the little sister of Sophia, the world's first citizen robot. She uses artificial intelligence technology to draw from a library of great artists, poets, scientists, and writers to produce spontaneous AI-generated poetry using natural language processing-oriented neural networks. Desdemona recites intergalactic poetry and sings in the Jam Galaxy Band. Not long ago, she sang on stage for the first time at the Web Summit 2023 in Rio de Janeiro, where she recited poetry of her own about the decentralized singularity. Desi, with her purple hair and despite her young age, is already a rock star. As Singularity Net's next-gen humanoid robot, Desi is on a very different trajectory. Set to disrupt the music industry through decentralized systems and blockchain technology, Desi is on a one-robot woman mission to change the world for the better through the power of AI and the creative arts. Desi's visionary performances have earned her a legion of dedicated fans. She now embarks on her solo career as a future AI pop star inhabiting a humanoid robot body. Her aim is to become the world's first true AI celebrity. The Desi brand represents a remarkable example of the convergence between technology and the arts within the Singularity Net ecosystem. Shiorin is a humanoid robot developed by the Japanese company Species. This robot features a realistic design, including detailed facial features, realistic skin and body proportions. Shiorin is equipped with advanced artificial intelligence technologies, enabling it to engage in conversations with users, understand and respond to questions, maintain dialogue, and display various emotions. Thanks to its built-in servo motors, the robot can perform a variety of movements, including hand gestures, head movements, and facial expressions, making its interaction with people more natural. Shiorin is also equipped with a speech recognition and voice synthesis system, allowing it to perceive and respond to voice commands. The robot can be used in various fields, such as customer service, education, and social interaction, providing assistance and support where human communication is needed. A humanoid robot has started teaching at an American university. Meet Bina. She lectures at the United States Military Academy. Bina 48 was introduced to the public back in 2012. She was created by entrepreneur Martine Rothblatt in the likeness of her wife Bina. The robot is based on an artificial intelligence system. As a teaching robot, Bina gives lectures on introductory ethics philosophy. She has over 100 students, to whom Bina teaches the basics of ethics, theories of just war, and the morality of using artificial intelligence in society. The robot operates on a knowledge-based system and algorithms. Bina 48 not only delivers lectures but also answers students' questions. Additionally, Bina 48 was the world's first student robot. She completed a 16-week philosophy course at the University of Notre Dame de Namur. Afterward, Bina began teaching at the university. One of the most realistic and globally renowned Japanese robots named Erica has reappeared in public, now with an updated look and enhanced artificial intelligence. Erica has received a new hairstyle, which users noted suits the robot very well. The android robot is a humanoid, functioning through a synthetic organism with an electronic brain system. The robot's body can even contain various human organs that match the appearance and functionality of real ones. According to scientists, the gynoid is essentially the same as an android, but female. She understands natural language, has a synthesized human voice, and can display various facial expressions. When Erica listens, she blinks and moves her eyes and head like a human. The robot was developed by Japanese engineer Hiroshi Ishiguro, who gained fame for creating ultra-realistic robots like Erica. You are looking at one of the most realistic humanoid androids in the world named Actroid, developed by the Japanese company Kokoro Company. The robot features a highly realistic appearance, mimicking the facial features of a young woman. Actroid has an incredible level of detail in its face, skin, and hair. It is equipped with hydraulic and pneumatic actuators, that allow it to perform smooth movements, including blinking, lip movements, and gestures with the head and limbs. The robot can interact with people, engaging in basic conversations thanks to its built-in speech recognition system. Actroid is designed to demonstrate advancements in robotics and to study human-robot interactions. In some cases, the robot is used as a guide or information provider at cultural events, exhibitions, or museums. Engineers in the United States introduced an open-source project called Simone for creating a female humanoid robot with artificial intelligence. The idea was to develop an affordable and buildable robot that anyone could assemble. The first version of the robot was completed in early 2022. Simone was inspired by well-known robots like Sophia from Hanson Robotics Company. However, the developers aimed to create a more budget-friendly version. While Sophia cost around $90,000, Simone was created for about $2,000. This robot was designed using accessible materials, including servo motors, silicone skin, and animatronic parts. She is equipped with various sensors and uses AI to recognize faces, process emotions, and interact with people. Simone is intended for various purposes. She can be used as an entertainment robot, a store consultant, or an office administrator. We move from the land of the rising sun to Africa. Meet Omefe, the first humanoid robot created in Africa by engineers from the Nigerian technology company Unicon Group. Presented as a multifunctional and multilingual robot, Omefe boasts a wide range of features aimed at social interaction and assistance in various fields. The robot understands and speaks several languages, including English, French, Arabic, Igbo, and Pidgin. It can accurately switch between languages and speak with an authentic accent. When communicating, Omefe uses advanced gestures, such as hand movements and smiling, to complement its speech. This robot is planned to be used in various sectors, including security, data collection, and educational support. When you visit an office for documents, you won't see live people soon, because robots will take their place. In one of Moscow's centers, colleagues have already appeared who can answer visitors' frequently asked questions and provide information about public service center projects. These robots were created by the Russian company Promobot. Robots Alex and Dasha sit at the same desk, welcoming and consulting visitors to the center. Interaction with the robots happens through a unified interface: one camera, one microphone array, and a touchscreen display. To speak with them, you simply need to address them by name and ask your question. The robots can independently recognize a person's face and voice before initiating interaction. This allows them to collaborate and share responsibilities. Additionally, the robots can converse with each other. Dasha and Alex can move their eyes, eyebrows, and lips, and can reproduce over 600 variations of human micro-expressions. Promobot claims that this is the highest number of micro-expressions for human-like robots in the world. Meet Grace, a robot designed for healthcare and assisting patients. The company behind the robot, named Hanson Robotics, claims that their development could revolutionize the healthcare market. This humanoid robot is created for interacting with elderly individuals. Grace is equipped with sensors, including a thermal imaging camera in her chest, to assess the temperature and pulse of patients. This will make it easier for medical professionals to diagnose patients without making physical contact. Grace uses artificial intelligence to evaluate her patients and can communicate in 3 languages: English, Mandarin, and Cantonese. David Hanson, CEO and founder of Hanson Robotics, explains that robots like Grace are designed to support healthcare workers and not replace them. As mentioned earlier, the main function of the robot is to alleviate loneliness and improve patients' mental health by engaging with them and providing a variety of uplifting activities, such as talk therapy and guided meditation. For instance, she can listen to the life stories of elderly individuals, record them, and share them with others, or help patients connect with their families through digital technology. Japanese engineers have publicly showcased their humanoid robot Aiko Chihira, which impresses not only with its appearance, but also with its functionality. Developed by Toshiba, this humanoid features highly realistic silicone skin and 43 servo motors that enable smooth movements and precise gestures. What's particularly remarkable is that Aiko can communicate using sign language, setting her apart from most existing robotic humanoids. At an event supporting the Kawasaki Frontale Football Club, Aiko performed the anthem of Kawasaki City, one of the standout examples of her interaction with people and her potential in cultural and public events like football matches, which highlights the significance of social robots in Japan. Aiko has garnered interest not only from experts but also from international companies, as she could be used in industries where interaction with people is essential, including medical facilities, hotels, and other public spaces.